to you live from Coach Mel's Group Fitness here in Harrington, Connecticut. So today we are working the chest. We've been working our way through each major body group, and this is the final one, and the one that probably some of you are going to like the least because it does include the good old push-up. The push-up is a chest move. Way back, I'll have to look and put it up here. I did a progression on the push-up. So if you struggle with push-ups, definitely worth going back and watching that video. And it's something you have to work at. All right, push-ups are not easy. You'll see that I won't be able to do them all on my toes. I can maybe get 3 or 4, and then my form gets compromised. And when your form is compromised, you want to switch to doing them from your knees. So with that, we're going to do 3 moves, just like we've been doing. We have a chest press, so that'll be arms out wide. We'll be laying on our back and pressing right up over our shoulders. We'll have a chest fly, which means those arms are out nice and wide. We'll come up and around, and then we have the push-up. Now, I am using weights. You don't have to use weights, but we are trying to build up some strength here, so great if you can grab something. You could probably go a little heavier with the chest press than you can with the chest fly, and that has to do with the lever length. So the further away that weight is from the muscles that you're using, the more difficult it is to control that weight. All right, with that being said, we're going to start right here on our knees, and we're going to open and then wrap those arms around, open, just getting that chest warmed up. Good. All of our moves are going to be down on the floor, so if you don't have a mat, or if you're on a hard floor, make sure you grab something to lay on so that you're not hurting your back. All right, we're going to bring those arms out back and around. Out back and around. Opening up that chest. Good. Get 2 more here. And last one. Good. All right. So we're ready to get into this. So again, 10 reps of each move, 3 times through the 3 moves. We're going to start down on the floor, okay? And I'm going to go at a little bit of an angle so that you can see where my arms are. The important part here is that when you lay back, you're going to push your belly button into the mat so that your back is pushed into the mat, or belly button to the spine, spine to the mat. The arms are out nice and wide, so my wrist is directly over my elbow, okay? And from right there, with an exhale and a squeeze of the chest, I'm also in line with the chest, not with the shoulders. We're going to press up, bring it to right over your shoulders, and back down. Make sure that you're exhaling on the ups, and you're really pressing your low back into the mat. Nice and controlled in each direction. That's 5. Coming back down to right before your shoulders touch the mat. 8, 9, and 10. All right, so we're going to stay in that same position, laying down, feet on the floor, back pushed into the mat. We're going to bring our arms out nice and wide. So my palms are now facing up, and now I'm going to squeeze and pull up and then back out. I have a slight bend in my arms. 3. Again, that back is pressed into the mat. 4. 5. That's 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right, safely bring those weights down. You're going to roll yourself up. So we're going to go into our push-up, which I'm going to start. I'll probably be able to get maybe 2 or 3 done on my toes, and then when you need to go down to your knees. So a couple of important things when you go down to your knees. Do not crisscross your feet. Some people do that. That kind of twists your hips a little bit too. So keep your feet straight out. Some people like to have them up in the air. I tend to let my toes stay down to the ground. But we want to make sure that the butt is not up in the air, all right? If we're doing them from our knees, we still have to tuck that butt. All right, so we have 10 push-ups here. If you cannot do them even from your knees, then please go up and do them on the wall, okay? You're going to press yourself up and back on that wall. All right, let's get into these. So hands are under your shoulders, tuck down through your butt, down, push yourself up. That's 2, 3, and 4. Now I feel my back starting to scoop, so I'm going to go down to my knees for 5, 6, 7, nice straight lines, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so a couple of things on that as well. Make sure that you're not squeezing your shoulder blades together when you do those. You want to keep your hands under your shoulders or out just a little bit, and those elbows go out to about a 45-degree angle. Don't collapse down on your shoulders. All right, we've got to go back up to the top and do that nice chest press. So you're going to grab your weights, lay down, get yourself set by putting those wrists right over your elbows, low back pressed into the mat, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you keep it out of your neck. 4. Hands are in line with my chest. 5. Not my shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, nice and controlled. Don't let those elbows touch. And 10. All right, we're going to rotate those palms out. They're up, and we're going to bring it up, back down. Big exhale. Good. Again, make sure you're over your chest. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, safely bring those weights down. We're going to go back into our push-up. Get yourself in a good position. All right. Hands can be slightly wider than your shoulders. You're going to start out in that proper plank position. You're on your toes. Flat, back is nice and flat. That's 1, 2, out of sight. 3. All right, I'm going to go down to my knees. 4, 5. Make sure you tuck that butt. 6, 7. Squeeze through the chest. 8, 9, and 10. All right, quick little break. So I really like to make sure, especially if I started up on my toes, if I do go down to my knees, that I really get a nice full range of motion, getting my chest and chin as close to the floor as I can. Now, you won't be able to do that right away. So again, work yourself up to that. If you can only do a half bend to start, that's fine. Work yourself up to getting your chest all the way down to the floor. All right, let's roll over and go into our third set here. Elbows out wide, weights right across the chest. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So if you have different sets of weights, 4. This is one that you should be able to go a little heavier on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and your last one. All right, bring that down. We're going to bring those, rotate the palms so they're facing up, arms are out, and now we're pulling up for 1. Again, over the chest, 2, out nice and wide, 3, push that low back into the spine, 4, low back into the mat, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, bring that down. Okay, last time for those push-ups. I'm thinking I might get 1 or 2 on my toes, but that's probably about it. That's all right. You switch when you need to. All right, out nice and wide, get in that good plank position, squeeze through the glutes, hands right in line with the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right. Stick with me here for a moment. Let's shake those out. Woo! So definitely something to work towards if you're not there yet. Like I said, you can always start on the wall. I will link in my video of that progression for push-ups if you need to see it. Let's reach those arms out, back, and down. Open the chest nice and wide. Good, good, good. All right, bring it around the front. We're going to press those hands out. Chin down towards your chest. Separate your shoulder blades. Let's get in the shoulders and the back a little bit. Good, good, good. And we're going to bring the arms across. So while we weren't specifically focusing on the shoulders, they definitely got some work there today. And come to the other side. Sink that shoulder down and away. All right. So that's it for today's 10-minute tidbit. That also rounds out the rest of that single body workout that we've been doing. So we did shoulders, biceps, triceps, back, legs, and today chest. So there are 6 different 10-minute tidbits that are out there for you, each of them hitting on a specific body part. So if you're headed to a gym, not sure what moves to do when you're there, each one gives you 3 different moves that you can do, and you can link some of them together. Maybe do back and bi. You don't want to do moves that are going to essentially use the exact same body parts. You wouldn't necessarily maybe do your chest. Well, chest and triceps would be a good one to do together. You can do chest and back together. So you can mess around with putting some of them together to give yourself a 2-point workout instead of just one body part. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you back here again real soon. Have a wonderful day, everyone.